As new pens and stationery are released, old ones get discontinued and disappear into the night. In this video, we'll show you some of our favorite stationery that you can't buy anymore, but we'll also recommend some alternatives in case you missed out. The discontinued stationery that we're showing in this video is not for sale anymore, so please don't ask. We're here to appreciate and mourn.
No touching! You know who you are. You know you need this warning.
Say hello to the world's smallest gel pen tip. You can actually write on a grain of rice with the Signo bit. Side note, I've actually done it, and it is so cool. I gave it as a gift, and the person that received it was so surprised. The bit looks just like the pens in Uni-ball's popular Signo lineup, though with one key difference. It was available in a tip size as small as 0.18 millimeters. Sadly, the Signo bit no longer exists, and neither does that tiny tip size. It was discontinued all the way back in 2015. And this one we have in the office might as well be a treasure. We get asked to sell this all the time. Back off. The Signo bit's legacy continues in the Pilot High-Tech C, which comes in a tip size as small as 0.25 millimeters. It's an impressive achievement, though it doesn't quite write as well on a grain of rice. The Pilot envelope address writing pen had one major claim to fame. It had all the right qualities for writing on envelopes. The ink was specially formulated to survive arduous journeys on the outside of envelopes. It flowed like gel ink, yet worked well on non-porous surfaces too. Plus it was completely waterproof right away with a rich, dark color. Can you tell I'm still upset about this pen being discontinued? Because I am. We hate to say it, but there's really nothing quite like the envelope address writing pen. We have two replacement options, though neither are quite a perfect match. The closest pick is the Fude ball. It has a similar rollerball tip, and its ink is water resistant. However, it doesn't work as well on plastic, and its ink flow isn't quite as high as the Pilot envelope address writing pen. The oil-based Pilot drawing pen can write on non-porous surfaces and is instantly waterproof. Ah, how cute are these mini pens! The Pilot Petite was available in a matching lineup of pens that included a fountain pen, sign pen, and brush pen, all of which were perfectly pocketable. We just loved how the barrel matched the ink inside. Thankfully, the Petite one lives on, so you can still get an adorable fountain pen. The sign pen and brush pen may not have mini-sized alternatives anymore, but we can suggest pens that use similar tips and are refillable. Sign pen fans can pick up a platinum preppy sign marker to replace the Petite too. It works just as well, and you can even get tip replacements to extend the pen's lifespan. The Platinum Sohitsu Haneko Fude brush pen is a reasonable replacement for the Petite 3. It's not nearly as cute, but you can still refill it with a fountain pen ink cartridge, and it's even compatible with a converter. For an option that lets you add splashes of color right away, but isn't refillable, Tombow Furenosuke brush pens have similar felt tips and come in 10 vibrant or neutral shades. The Maruman word books were made for practicing vocabulary, but became popular as fountain pen ink swatch books. Maruman stationery is well known for their excellent paper quality, and the word books were no exception. The thick paper inside handled ink very well, showing off sheen and shading with ease. For more on that, check out our video, linked in the card above. The coloring testing book was made specifically to replace the word book, and it does a fantastic job. The paper was carefully picked to make sure that it brought out the very best of every fountain pen ink. Plus, it's made in Kansas City. Shout out to the Midwest! Even though the Apiru was discontinued more than 3 years ago, we still see customers begging for us to bring it back. The Apiru pen case had one really cool feature. Like an Ita bag, it had a clear window with a panel inside that you could add buttons and pins to. It was such a fun pen case and it could hold so many pens. Plus, the pastel ones were sparkly. The Cubic's round zip box pen case has enough room for up to 50 pens. While it doesn't have a clear window, you can still pin stuff to it. We hope that someone makes a similar pen case to the Apiru though. Until then, rest in peace, Apiru. Is there a product in this video that you remember fondly or missed out on? Let us know in the comments below. Don't forget that we have a last chance page where we gather any items on their way out. Check it out and see if there's anything that catches your eye before it's gone for good. Thanks for watching. The discontinued stationery that we're showing in this video is not for sale anymore, so please don't ask. Don't try to get us to sell our personal pens. We have other products for you. Watch, I'll do both. Say hello to the world's smallest gel pen tip. You can write on a grain of rice with a Signo bit. That is so cool. Yeah? Nice transition. Thanks, Antonia, that was a good take.